What's up, I'm Taylor.
And I'm Evelyn.
And I'm Daniel. Welcome to this week's episode of What's Up, our weekly show about what's going on at the high school.
Earlier this week, more than 100 students staged a walkout during the third period.
The walkout was in support of legal abortion.
We interviewed Emma Titus to find out more.
Hi, my name is Emma Titus, and I use she, her pronouns. I am one of the organizers of the pro-Roe walkout, or organized this walkout in light of recent events with the Supreme Court potentially overturning Roe versus Wade. This will enable states to ban or illegalize safe abortions, and I am personally in support of pro-choice, and I think this is unacceptable. So we decided to do something about it and put our frustration somewhere.
So I think that why was a walkout like the chosen form of expression?
I think because a walkout creates more of an impact. The walkout was, of course, not against the school, which is what walkouts, I guess, are generally for. But I feel like we had to do something. And the rally that we had last week was great. But of course, when students have after school activities and stuff like that, or have to go home, don't have a way to get downtown with a walkout, I feel like it allows more students to participate because you're already here. And we can get a bigger group of people, and press came, which was nice. So,
that's really good response. What's the point of holding this protest? What's kind of the reason behind it, or what do you hope to accomplish?
I think the walkout allows us to show our frustration and our anger about what the Supreme Court is deciding. I know that it's not going to change the Supreme Court's decision, but it's better than sitting back and not doing anything and allowing other people to make decisions over our bodies without saying anything. So I feel like we had to say something because it's not okay. I think that abortion should be legal because when it's not when it's illegal, right, that means that someone is making decisions over our own body. America was built on the idea of freedom, even though it's freedom for that 1%, right? 50% of our population was not included in that. And then as well as people in that minority. And so if abortions aren't legal, someone is controlling us, and that makes it even more to where there is a difference between men and women. And it is our body, right? It's your choice to not have an abortion, and it's your choice to have an abortion. So I think it needs to be our choice. There's nothing wrong with being against abortions because it is ending a life that is potentially viable, which is not a decision to be taken lightly at all. And it will most likely stick with that person for the rest of their lives. But it's their decision. That I hope that while students continue doing this, it shows other students that it's okay to break some rules and to fight for what they believe is right. So I hope it, inspires, pushes other students to go after what they believe is right, create change in our community with people speaking up, and then maybe people from Hood River become senators or House representatives or maybe even the president. I don't know. But so, in a way, yeah.
Hey Taylor, how do you feel about the pink slips?
I like them.
I don't even use them. We sent Caden, Clayton, and Ollie to ask students how they feel about the new hall passes.
What do you think of these?
What is that?
It's the pink pass that you have one, right?
I like them. I think they're helpful.
You're helpful, yeah?
Yeah. I keep those damn kids out of the hallways. The ones that are always vaping in the bathrooms. Vaping isn't good for you.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
All right, I am currently here with Davis. Hey, Davis, what do you think of these?
I disagree because I like the ones where I can just grab the lanyard and just run away.
I totally agree. All right, I'm currently here with
Mr. Dirks.
Hey, Mr. Dirks. What do you think of this?
I think that they take a little bit too long to write for each student.
Thank you. I'm currently here with
Chris.
Hey, Chris. What do you think of this?
They're absolutely horrible. It's a stupid piece of paper. Bad for the environment.
This goes to show that a lot of paper is being used per day at the high school. This could lead to terrible causes. I don't know, but maybe reduce down on the paper. I'm here with
Jesse.
Hey, dude. What do you think of this?
I'm thinking about they should change them.
Currently here with
Mrs. Jones.
the Mrs. Jones
And Mrs. Wiesman.
and the Mrs. Wiesman. All right, guys.
Okay.
What do you think of this?
I think it's pretty. It's a really good color. Pink is a soothing color.
That is true.
It's very
That is
bright
true.
and exciting.
That's great.
It's individualized. I would say it's germ-free, person to person, right? You know,
I don't have
and
to worry about it in the
it's
bathroom.
recyclable. That's good.
It doesn't get lost in the bathroom or maybe used for something else in the bathroom, which is disgusting, and passed to someone else. Gross.
Thank you, guys. Those were great responses.
In this week's interview with Deputy Economy, he shares an important truth.
Crashes happen.
Crashes happen, okay? Crashes are always avoidable, right? But they do happen. And, a lot of times we're like, well, what do I do? And in Oregon, if you have a crash that's over $2,500 worth of damage, or if there's an injury, that requires a DMV crash form. So the Department of Motor Vehicles wants you to fill out a crash form. And if you don't fill that out in the time that they need it, which is 72 working hours, then they could actually suspend your license. So what I see with younger drivers a lot is they'll get in an accident, and then they might have this discussion with each other, like, I don't want insurance to handle this. Let's just handle it on our own. And that's usually not a great way to go, right? You could do the exchange of information if it's under $2,500 worth of damage, but I would involve your insurance company and just deal with that, let them handle how to fix it, because I've seen too many complications otherwise. If you get a sense that someone's just kind of weird and they may not be honest with you, or if they tell you I don't have insurance, I want to handle this on my own, just call the police, right? Have them assist in facilitating that exchange of information and taking pictures and documenting what happened. Right.
Hey Evelyn, have you been to any of the spring sports events?
Not as much as I'd like to. How about you, Taylor?
Me neither.
Elise and Max wanted to spread the word about spring sports events.
Hey HRV, my name is Max. I'm going to be going over the sports for this upcoming week. Starting Saturday the 14th, varsity and JV lacrosse will be going up against Lincoln here at HRV at Henderson Stadium. JV plays at 3 p.m. and varsity plays at 5 p.m. Monday the 16th, we have varsity baseball against Gresham High School here at HRVHS at Trainer Field at 4:30 p.m., as well as girls lacrosse versus Central Catholic at 7 p.m. here at HRVHS. On Tuesday the 17th, we have varsity and JV baseball against the Dallas High School here at HRV at Trainer Field, as well as softball versus the Dallas High School at 3 and 5 p.m. at Westside Elementary. Thursday the 19th, we have JV2 baseball against Summit High School at 4:30 p.m. here at HRVHS. These are the set times and dates for these events as of Thursday the 12th, but due to weather conditions or other issues, these could change. Make sure to follow our Instagram, HRV Athletics, to see any upcoming changes to these or future events that may rise. Go Eagles!
That's our show Friday. Thanks for watching.
Ms. Houston wants to remind everyone that the HRV's Got Talent entries are due next Friday. Turn them into your grad year.
No more than 2 minutes.
Congratulations to the Chamber Singers for taking 4th place at state this week.
Great job.
We'll play one of their songs while we show you pictures from prom.
Come back next week and we'll tell you what's up.
What's up?